This week on Chuckload of Comics, something's not right.
What?
It's the set.
The set?
It's our backdrop. The Star Wars backdrop just doesn't fit for today's video. I got an idea.
Yeah?
I can't snap very good. Yes!
There it
is! This week we're talking about Thanos. It's a special Thanos spectacular. We got some really special guests who are going to make some really awesome appearances on the show. Stick around. This is going to be a ton of fun. It's our 1 year anniversary on Chuckload of Comics. See what I did there?
That was awesome,
the
yeah.
snapping? Yeah, it was kind of like Thanos in the Infinity Gauntlet. Hello and welcome to Chuckload of Comics, the 1 year anniversary special.
Can you believe it?
We've been on YouTube. This channel's been live for 1 year, and we're going to celebrate with a tribute to my favorite Marvel villain, this guy right here, Mr.
right.
Thanos. Everybody loves Thanos. Thanos
Everybody
is a
loves Thanos.
fantastic character. We threw up the bat signal to all of our fellow YouTubers, and we asked, what's your favorite Thanos book? What's your favorite Thanos moment in the history of Marvel Comics? And you guys answered with vigor.
I know.
You
it's
sent
so
us great
cool.
videos. We got a ton of videos to share with you from fellow YouTubers. But before we get into Thanos, we got a special message we want to share from a good friend of ours,
Yeah.
Aaron Wilson at Screen Stars. He said he didn't want to talk about Thanos. He just wanted to congratulate us on 1 year being on YouTube. He's a really good friend of ours. He's an amazing YouTuber. You got to check out his channel. But anyway, check out. This is a little message from Aaron from Screen Stars.
Hi Chuck, hi Shauna. I just wanted to make a quick video to congratulate you guys on your 1 year anniversary on YouTube. I think you guys have got a fantastic channel. You do really good quality. I look forward every week to your weekly episodes, and I really think the Nerd News has been a fantastic addition to the channel as well. I think I first discovered your channel, I think it was about summertime last year, and I'm really glad I did. I was really impressed with the quality of your content, and I've watched pretty much religiously ever since. And I really enjoyed our collaboration that we did last year on the Thor review, and we must do another one sometime soon. It was great fun, and I'm really glad that we did that. So just to finish, guys, congratulations, it's well deserved, and cheers.
Aaron, thanks, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, Aaron. Screen Stars is a fantastic channel, you guys. All the videos we're about to show you are from fellow YouTubers, people with amazing YouTube channels that you have to subscribe to. Aaron is an incredible guy. He's got an amazing show. He does movie reviews. Dude posts videos every single day, multiples a day, and he does amazing movie reviews.
Yep.
He's very insightful, so check him out. We're going to put a link to all these people's YouTube channels down below. I implore you to go to these videos, click on these links, and subscribe to these channels, because these guys are awesome.
Absolutely.
We just threw out a message to them and said, hey guys, what do you think about maybe talking about Thanos? And they all came back and talked to us.
know.
So this is great. Definitely check out Screen Stars. Click on the link below, hit the subscribe button. You'll make his day. So moving on to the Thanos portion of this show. Thanos is the bomb.
Thanos
Who
is
doesn't
the
love
bomb.
Thanos? You know, you've seen him coming out. He's going to be in the new Infinity War movie. They've been building to this ever since you first saw Thanos in the after credit sequence of Avengers.
Yep.
So our cat's yelling in there. Not a fan of Thanos fan. My cat Walter. The first video we want to share with you is from a awesome guy. His channel is 2G1 Reviews. His name's Ryan. And Ryan, his favorite Thanos moment was from book Silver Surfer issue 35. Here he is to tell you all about it. 2G1 Reviews. This is Ryan.
Hey, Chuck full of comics fans, it's Ryan from 2G1, and today we are talking Thanos. There's been many great Thanos stories through the years, but I will always go back to my first true introduction to the Mad Titan. I was already a collector of the Silver Surfer series, thanks to Ron Lim's fantastic artwork, but noticed that the series picked up steam when writer Jim Starlin took over. My favorite Thanos story comes from the second issue of Starlin's run, issue 35. Now, Thanos appeared on the cover of issue 34, but in true Marvel fashion, Thanos only showed up on the very last page. Issue 35 finds Norrin Radd unable to take on Thanos and agrees to go on to some different worlds with him. Thanos talks about decay and waste, especially on planet Earth. His solution? Kill off 50% of the universe's population. Surfer is in shock, but then Thanos drops the juicy tidbit. One planet they just visited will have half of its population decimated, thanks to germs Silver Surfer picked up on Earth and left on that planet. Now Surfer takes off to save whoever he can, and Thanos, he does nothing but sit back and smile. Thanos' reappearance in Silver Surfer showed him to be a cunning powerhouse that lets nothing stand in his way. We've seen countless Thanos comics since, like Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos Rising, and now he's going to be the big baddie in the upcoming Avengers Infinity War movie. But nothing compares to Silver Surfer 35, where Starlin reintroduced his sinister creation. Who knew then that he would become the universe dominator he is today?
Thanks a lot, Ryan. That was freaking great. Ryan, well, every time I see Ryan's videos and 2G1 reviews, I just feel bad about myself because his videos are so much better than ours. The guy's got an amazing gift of gab. He's a fucking great talker.
I know.
He manages to cram into 90 seconds what it would take us an hour and a half to explain.
Pretty much.
He's a great editor. His shows are fantastic. We interview people like my mother and like our niece. He has sit-downs with Jason Statham and Lloyd Kaufman.
Yeah.
He gets these amazing interviews on his channel. So again, like we said before, click on his link down in the description of this video. It's 2G1 Reviews, and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to all of these channels.
Yep.
These guys are fantastic.
Absolutely.
So, and who else is?
Hey,
Oh
Walter.
God, we had a cat presence. Evil cat.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, he's gonna sit there. All right, cool. Moving right along, these next guys you're gonna love. Stick around. By the way, stick around and watch all these videos because they're all fantastic. They're all
Absolutely.
wonderful. Tons of knowledge about to get dropped on you about the man Thanos. These guys are no exception. Reviews from the Batcave.
The Batcave people.
And these guys have just that. They have a Batcave. They shoot their show from I don't know if it's a homemade Batcave or it's an actual Batcave. I don't know. But they're hilarious. So check them out. The guys from Reviews from the Batcave talking about the Thanos quest.
Hey, yo, welcome back. I'm Chad.
I'm Rich.
And this is Reviews from the Batcave and Chuck Load of Comics 1 year anniversary on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I overdressed? You said this was an anniversary party.
Well, no party. We're doing an anniversary video for Chuckload of Comics.
But I look good?
Oh, you look good.
All right. Hey, here it goes.
Yeah, so they wanted us to pick one of our favorite Thanos comics or moments, and in my opinion, I'm gonna have to go with one of the most important stories of all time, the Thanos Quest, Book 1 and 2.
This was brought to you by the creative team of Jim Starlin and Ron Lim.
Yeah. Resurrected by death, Thanos discovers the true nature of Infinity Gems, and he goes on a quest to obtain them all, to be Death's equal and mate.
You know, he wanted to get it all.
Yeah. But once he achieves this, he goes back, she rejects him anyway because he's no longer her equal, but her superior.
So this acts as a prequel and leads into Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War, and Infinity Crusade. These are all must-reads, but this starts it all.
Yeah, and you should pick this up before the movie comes out. Get your knowledge on.
Get your knowledge. So with that being said, so here's to your 1 year anniversary. Cheers.
Many more to come.
And cheers to you,
Yeah.
Batcave guys, man.
Cheers. That's awesome.
That video
Thank
is
you.
freaking hilarious. And I don't know where you guys shoot that, but you got some seriously awesome gadgets behind you
I
in
know.
the Batcave. So
So
again,
jealous.
just like we said about the other guys, click on the description down below, click on their channel, go to their channel, hit the subscribe button, join their family because their videos are great. So not everybody sent us videos. Sometimes some people just send us comments.
Totally fine.
About Thanos. It's totally fine. You don't have to shoot us a video and send it to us. Our first comment came from our good friend Adam Brown.
Hey, Adam.
Adam, we haven't seen you in forever.
I
You moved
know.
off, you and Katie moved off to another land.
Became family. Like,
and
had kids.
Living the family life. That's cool. Adam Brown commented his favorite Thanos appearance and favorite Thanos book was a book called The End. It was Marvel's The End. I gotta admit, I haven't read it, but you described it. Basically, Thanos is kind of forced to play the role of the hero
Interesting.
to fight a pharaoh or somebody who wants to take over the galaxy, and Thanos ain't having
That's
it.
my job.
That's my shit, man. Can't take over the galaxy. So I haven't read it, but it sounds really awesome, and I think it's a Jim Starlin book. It might not be. So thanks, Adam. The End.
Awesome.
Check out The End on Adam Brown's recommendation. The other one we got was from Leo Fitzgerald.
Leo!
Leo was going to be on the show with us, but he got cold feet.
Uncle Leo.
Uncle Leo, hello. Leo says, the Infinity War Thanos looks like Rick from Pawn Stars. And I never thought about that, but here they are on a side-by-side. Kind of looks like Rick from Pawn Stars. Leo?
Oh, Leo.
Oh, Leo. Always a joke with Mr. Leo.
True. Hey, he's right, though.
But thanks for the comment, Leo. I thought it was hysterical. It cracked me up. The next video we got is from guys. They're called the STS guys on YouTube. Again, click on the description below. Go to their channel. Click the subscribe button. Join the STS guys.
That's right.
These guys do. His name's Jeremy, and they do all kinds of videos. They do comic reviews. They do movie reviews. They do unboxings, like Loot Crate
fun.
unboxing, which is always a blast. He's about to drop some serious Thanos knowledge on you with like an entire history of Thanos. So, without further ado, Jeremy from the STS guys.
Hello everyone, this is Jeremy from the STS guys, here to bring you some iconic moments from the history of Thanos. Thanos actually had his first appearance in Iron Man 55, but his first standalone story was actually in Logan's Run number 6. So he had a couple appearances in Captain Marvel before this, but like I said, they wanted to see if they could actually make a separate run with the comic, and so they actually gave him his own standalone story in Logan's Run number 6. Like I said, most random book to do it in, but like I said, to see if it worked, that's why they put it in there. Next book I have is probably one of the biggest battles he had prior to Infinity War, which is in Avengers Annual number 7. So in this book, like I said, the Spider-Man basically travels to rescue the Avengers from Thanos, throws himself into this barricade, and then breaks the Avengers free, and then the Avengers actually imprison Thanos in stone. So this is actually an iconic image from this comic book. Like I said, it's one of those cool images that they memorized in history. The last book I have here is probably the best one to read right before Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity War. It's basically Thanos Quest number 1 and also book number 2. This basically goes over how Thanos came into possession of all the Infinity Stones. So this was basically an awesome run. It's almost like graphic novels, a little bit smaller than graphic novels, but they're almost like premium format comics. So those are basically the STS guys' picks for basically iconic moments in Thanos' history, besides, like I said, of course, Infinity Gauntlet and Infinity War. We have, like I said, another moment that we want to share with the crowd here is basically the STS guys vote for number 1 moment, which is the Thanos oops. Basically, Thanos had the Cosmic Cube and dropped it.
Thanks a lot, Jeremy. The guy just dropped a serious knowledge bomb on us, man.
I know, like from way high.
Yeah, and he also mentioned the Thanos Quest. If you haven't read the Thanos Quest, you gotta read it. Just like the Batcave guys and the STS guys said, it's a badass book. If you've read Thanos Infinity Gauntlet, which I'm sure all of you have, the Thanos Quest is the prequel to that. It shows Thanos collecting all of the gems, because when Infinity Gauntlet starts, he's already got the gems. I actually read Gauntlet before Quest, and it was just so cool to read Quest to see how he got all the stones. You get to
good.
see,
Now Walter moved out of the way so you can actually see
like,
the book.
this one that was behind the cat butt this whole time. It's a killer book. You get to see like all these cool immortals and eternals.
Nice.
That like you get to see the Collector. He goes and gets the stone from the Collector. It's awesome book. It's a Jim Starlin book that leads right into Infinity Gauntlet. So check out the Thanos Quest, badass. Our next video, a good friend of ours, Mr. Fred Hall, Direct Edition.
Woo-hoo!
Check out Fred Hall's channel. It's great. This guy posts a ton of videos. He reviews more comic books than anybody I've ever seen. He reviews tons of books in every single channel. He goes and he looks in long boxes and goes to like small comic book stores around the Florida area. Dude reviews a ton. Well, anyway, I'll let him say. This is Fred Hall Direct Edition's favorite Thanos book.
Hello, comments. This is Fred Hall from Direct Edition. One of my favorite Thanos books is Thanos Rising. Definitely love that trade paperback.
Fred, I couldn't agree more. And to hell with you, man. That was going to be my pick.
I know.
Thanos Rising was... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so rude. That came out a little rude. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Fred. We love you. But yeah, Thanos Rising was going to be my pick. If you haven't read Thanos Rising, it's a fantastic book. It basically tells... It's the origin story of
So
Thanos.
cool.
It shows him being born. If you don't know, a little bit of backstory on Thanos. I don't want to ruin the Thanos Rising plot, but Thanos was a baby born on the Saturn's moon of Titan. He was born to a mother and father of immortals, like a race of immortals, and he gets born and he's very much deformed. His mother knows right away that this kid, something wrong with this kid. A, he's purple, and B, he just looks evil. So his mother actually tries to kill him, like right after she has him. She's like, give me that baby. Tries to stab him. His father stays her hand and doesn't allow her to kill Thanos. She probably should have, because Thanos then grows up and kills his mother.
Yep.
And he doesn't poison her, he doesn't shoot her, he doesn't stab her. He ties her down to a table and dissects her alive, which you get to see in Thanos Rising. This guy's evil, man.
It's horrible.
He dissected his mother
alive
because he was attempting to try to figure out what exactly made him evil inside. But it's an awesome book. You get to see him grow up. He goes off and joins a band of space pirates, and all, to woo Mistress Death. He talks all about the Mistress Death thing, when they first met and how that all worked out. It's an incredible, incredible book. It was first recommended to me by my good friend Raphael Corona, who Shauna's wearing a pin.
See that?
Raphael,
It's on the Dalek's head.
She's
And
got Thanos
says
pin on the Dalek's head.
exterminate.
Raphael Corona makes these killer Thanos pins.
Yep.
He makes all kinds of cool pins. So big shout out to Raphael Corona. We'll have a link to his Instagram page down the bottom of this. If you want your own Thanos pin or Boba Fett pin or any cool pin, he'll make them for you. So check out Raphael Corona on Instagram. And Fred Hall, thanks a lot for Thanos Rising.
Yeah.
Good call. Our last video, we've covered the past a lot of Thanos.
Yep.
So now it's time to get into what's going on with Thanos in comics right now. And this book right here,
Oh my gosh.
we briefly talked about this book in the past. It is Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw's run of Thanos.
Yep.
And if you're into the comic book universe, people are talking about this book.
I
It's a
know,
fantastic
it's so
book.
good.
It's an amazing run of Thanos.
And it's only issue. I know it says like 15, but it's issue 3 of
of
Donny
the story.
Cates' run. Yep.
Yeah, it started out over here with Jeff Lemire's run of Thanos,
Which was also good.
which is fantastic.
Yep.
Not as good as this. This was like knock your socks off good. Donny Cates is doing the Lord's work with Thanos
That's
right now.
right.
So definitely pick up Thanos issue 15. Actually, get 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah.
That's the whole Donny Cates run.
Yep.
Somebody else who was a really big fan of this run of Thanos is our good friend John Luke. We ran him a segment from him on a couple shows ago. We
Yeah.
talked about his first appearance Fridays.
Yep.
All the cool first appearances that happened. So we're definitely going to have him back on the show in the future. But here he is, Mr. John Luke, talking about Donny Cates' Thanos.
Hey everyone, this is John Luke, aka These Comics Are For Sale on Instagram. I'm here for a quick little segment to tell you about Thanos 13, 14, and 15. It is a book that I brought up in the first appearance Fridays segment that I did almost 2 months ago now for Chuck. And yeah, so let me dive right into it. Thanos 13 is the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider and King Thanos, and actually right now Marvel is allowing you to read it for free online. I will give Chuck the link and you will be able to click on that under below after you watch the video. Anyways, you should not be sleeping on this book. I tried to tell people not to sleep on this book before it became hot, and now it's a $15 to $20 book. It went to second print, which comes out next Wednesday. Support your local comic shop. Now, last week or 4 days ago, this came out. This is Thanos 15, and this was the reveal of who the Cosmic Ghost Rider once was in our time. Because a little bit about the story, it's millions of years ahead, and there's I'll stop there. Thanos 15 did already go to second print. It'll have a new cover that should be out when 16 comes out. And just don't sleep on 16 or 17 or 18 or the annual that's going to be narrated by Cosmic Ghost Rider. Donnie's doing insane shit at Marvel, helping revive them because they've just been pumping out too much. I gotta stop. Anyways, I want to thank Chuck for having me. Happy 1 year anniversary. All hail King Thanos.
Thanks, John. That was awesome.
Great.
As usual. I'm remiss. I haven't asked Shauna what her favorite Thanos moment
goodness.
was. Shauna, of all the great Thanos moments we've just talked about,
Yep.
all the books that are here and the ones that are behind us, what's your favorite moment in Thanos in the comics?
Man, there's so many great ones, but I agree with you guys. I'm loving the Donny Cates, the new Thanos, but kind of on
amazing.
the same side of the new school. I gotta go with Jonathan Hickman's Infinity.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
There it
just
is right here.
The art is amazing. The storyline, it's so gritty and different from anything you had seen before with Thanos and the whole Avengers like universe.
That whole
Love
Hickman
it.
run of the Avengers was like just such a gut punch to it. They went from being nice, colorful, fun Avengers to just this gritty, real, raw, and it all led up to the Secret Wars event.
Yep.
So that whole run of New Avengers and Infinity by Jonathan Hickman was just like amazing.
Yeah.
It was epic.
Yeah.
It was future-changing events for the Marvel universe.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't picked up Infinity, it's fantastic. Some of the cool things that happened in Infinity, I mean, the big Terrigen bomb.
Yep.
You got Thanos fighting Black Bolt of the Inhumans, and they get in an epic battle, which explodes Attilan, sends it crashing into the New York harbor. It spreads a Terrigen bomb. Terrigen mist spreads all over the planet. It was a future-changing event.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hickman's Infinity. So if you haven't picked that up,
Absolutely.
it's absolutely
Also
incredible.
goes into the Illuminati and the
Black Order.
The Black
Thanos'
Order.
Black Order.
Hello,
Corvus Glaive and
Glaive
Proxima Midnight.
Yeah, we're all gonna be major focal points of
The Avengers Infinity War
Yep,
movie.
yep.
So before you go see, we're gonna wrap this up because it's running a little long. But before you go see Infinity War, the movie Avengers 3, you gotta read this book. You gotta read. This is the Thanos Bible right here. Infinity Gauntlet is a must-read. You should also read Infinity Quest. That's where he gets all of the Infinity Stones. And you got to read this. You got to read Jonathan Hickman's Infinity so you can really catch up on these other characters. Corvus Glaive, like I said, Proxima Midnight. Who are some of the other guys? The Ebony Maw. All are going to play a huge role in the upcoming Avengers movie. So read these two books. If you read nothing else, read these two, and definitely start
And
picking up the
Thanos
Jeff
Quest.
Shaw Thanos book. So anyway, that's what we got.
Yeah.
Thank you. We've been on here for 1 year.
I know.
Our 1 year
Cheers
anniversary
again.
show
We don't
about
have fancy
Mr.
wine
Thanos.
drinks like
No,
everybody
we got
else.
Miller Lite and our Vic Bruinview koozie. So guys, thanks a lot for sending in your videos. That we couldn't be more surprised and happy with all
I
you guys
know.
reaching out and helping us celebrate this awesome,
Yeah.
fun, monumental event, our
So
1 year
nice
anniversary.
to be part of this community. So thank you for having us.
Exactly. So on that note, we'll see you here next Sunday for more comic book talk.
That's right.
Have a wonderful week. See you here next time.
Bye-bye.